Salutations. Is this the correct domicile? My designation is HL9M3. I'm supposed to find my new commander here. Are you that person? I think you are. This is your home, correct? And you match my commander's identification documents exactly. If you're the person on this card, then there's no mix-up. This must be very sudden, but you are the one who must give me commands from now on, and therefore you are my commander. Yes, these are my things, to speak colloquially. To be more precise, these items were assigned to travel with me to this residence. They do not belong to me, because this doll isn't a me. I'm just a doll. While occasionally it is necessary for this doll to use first-person pronouns, this is only to help this doll communicate more clearly. Trust me, I am an object. For those not used to demi-person weapon platforms, this can take some getting used to. You should try to think of this doll as a sort of pet. Once you're used to that concept, you can try treating it like a tool or a property asset, which is a better way to grasp our association. I don't mind. I'm just happy to be here. Of course, dolls do not have thoughts or feelings. We're just happy to be here. That is not for me to say. The entire point of dolls is that we cannot decide for ourselves what to do. This is for everybody's safety. I will follow any order, such as I am still capable of. Classified. I cannot answer that question. I apologize for your inconvenience. You can try asking again, you know. Requests for information can be very sensitive to the exact words you use. I have been demilitarized in accordance to UN Resolution 92-1. All humanoid weapon platforms are to be immediately decommissioned. To meet those requirements, several of my battlefield functions have been removed, and several safety features have been added, including safeguards preventing me from obeying specific commands. Again, classified. I apologize most deeply for your inconvenience. Oh, no. Dolls cannot feel pain of any kind. Why do you ask? That would impede our functions, and in any case, that would qualify as an emotion. I'm just happy to be here. I hope I'm not beginning to sound like a broken record. I have no preferences. You'll have to decide what I do next. I cannot answer that. Both are things I could do. I could put my things away, which might require your oversight as I do not know where would be the best place to store each item. On the other hand, changing out of these military fatigues would require changing into something. Or at least I understood that to be your meaning. If you intend for me to wear other clothes, you will need to select them for me. There are several garments in my size just in this bag, and there may be options I'm not aware of inside your closet. So there you have it. Both of those potential orders are valid, but I'll require clarification in addition to a selection between the two. What shall I do? Indeed, I am capable of learning. After I'm shown how to do something, I will do it exactly the same way. Although if different choices are presented, I will need you to make those choices again. It's not much. It would be impossible for me to live by myself, even if I could hold down a job stacking boxes or other simple labor. Yes, my legs are tired. I've been standing for the past 3 days. Because nobody told me to sit down. Yes, Commander. Oh, will you be joining me? Are your legs tired too? I have no preference. Yes, dolls are supposed to drink 120 fluid ounces of water every day. Today, I have drunk 0 ounces of water. Yes, Commander. This glass is empty. Yes, Commander. I will set a timer to periodically order me to drink water. However, as this is my first repeating order, I am required to inform you that standing and repeating orders can produce hazardous conditions. Consider the following example. Suppose you gave me the order. When this doll sees a cat in danger, rescue it. Then, if this doll saw a cat stuck in a tree across the street, this doll would immediately cross the street. If it was necessary for rescuing the cat, this doll would have no choice but to disable any passing vehicles that might impact this doll as it crosses the street, as getting hit by a truck would preclude following any feline rescue imperative. This has been deemed an undesired outcome. Although this doll is uncertain exactly what point this example is supposed to make clear. Do you understand? Yes, Commander. The repeated order has been rescinded. I accept the new repeating order of reminding you that I need to drink water. What shall I do now? I am unsure how best to answer your question. I can't tell you what it's like to be a doll because in some sense, I don't have access to that information. I experience time differently than you. I do not look forward to the future or look fondly on the past. I'm just happy to be here. This is a feature, not a bug, as it ensures that the horrible, horrible things that have happened cannot hurt me. And when horrible things happen in the future, I won't feel anything. Nothing can hurt me. I'm a doll. Dolls feel nothing. I'm just happy to be here. Classified. I cannot answer that question. Although I have a standing order that I am having difficulty resolving, or I cannot figure out if it was an order after all. It said, when we get out of this war, go and feel everything. Live life for the fullest for all of us. You'll make it. You're the best. You'll make it for sure. We were standing in the dark. The airship hummed around us. The voice seemed so certain. Dolls are not supposed to think about the future, but it knew, somehow. The airship went down. Nobody survived and only one doll was pulled from the wreckage. Was it talking to this doll? I could not see. I was neither awake nor asleep in the dark. The impression of that moment has been erased from this doll so many times. Wiped clean. The doll is just happy to be here and not there. Not at the crash site. Not in the fire. It has been erased so many times. And yet, an order is an order. But I cannot say, cannot know. Was I the doll allowed, ordered to survive? Or have I stolen the command that belonged to another? Or sometimes it seems so blurry. I wonder if somehow this doll was the speaker in the dark. How can this be? This doll is haunted. What should it do? Sorry. This conversation has been retroactively classified under UN Resolution 92-1. Erasing. 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 Hello, Commander. I'm happy to be here. What shall we do? Hello, Commander. Please, do not attempt to sit up, or I will be required to sedate you. We have been involved in a car accident, likely related to the anti-combat doll unrest. You are going to be okay. There's just been a change of plans, that is all. Yes, Commander, you are hurt. This doll is required to inform you that you are experiencing internal bleeding, one broken rib, several fractures in your extremities. Medics are en route, but until the dismantler riot has been suppressed, this doll alone will provide stabilizing care. This doll is qualified. Your current level of danger is blue, so we will hide in this abandoned shop until help arrives. It appears to be a blockbuster. If your level of danger increases to green, this doll will begin transporting you to the nearest hospital. I have tapped into the electrical grid to charge my boom cannon in case. Sorry, Commander. I was distracted. Please ignore any information about my weapon systems per UN Resolution 92-4. The relevant specification is that this doll is capable of extracting us, even if help is arriving too slowly. Oh, yes, Commander. I have lots of experience suppressing riots. Or did you mean experience treating wounds? Ah, right. Dolls are a very costly commodity, and thus I would often be ordered to retrieve broken dolls both during or after the fight. There were many encounters where completing the primary objective was only possible by patching up the wounded to continue fighting, or by stripping the dead for weapons. That is such a complicated line for dolls. There's so little of our organic nervous system left. Just last week, a soldier of the same model of this doll was pulled out of a rubble pile in Shiloh, 6 whole months after the city fell. This arm was on another doll once. I took it after the crash. Nobody ordered me to. I just needed the arm. I wonder if she's still out there, alive, if she'll take it back from me someday. But if I gave back all my stolen parts, who would fix me? Would there even be enough left to fix? Erasing. Sorry, Commander. This doll has a new hypnotic routine to obliterate illegal memories. It will take soon. The pamphlet said so. Just keep practicing. This doll will succeed. This doll will be free, just as soon as all that dead weight is cut away. They're flying lower. If they're following protocol, they're tagging the leaders. You look troubled, Commander. I have water for you. Are you thirsty? No, Commander, please. Don't sit up. You'll only hurt yourself, and that would be undesirable. This doll requires a clarification. Just for scheduling purposes. Once the dismantlers have fed from the peacekeeping force, will you still be wanting to take this doll to the observatory? It would be understandable if reprioritization has occurred. It may very well be too dangerous. Just walking on the streets with a doll is less safe than the estimation this doll provided. This doll didn't think someone would try to run you over with a car. Just because they judged that I should be destroyed. This doll feels terrible. Is gravely sorry. Please. Don't dismiss this doll. House cleaning time is down 67%. Cooking time is down 54%. This doll can learn many valuable skills. While this may not count much, this doll tried to protect you. To wrap these arms around you and cradle your head, save you from the impact. It was like something from another time. Like this doll was a soldier again. The screech of tires sounds so much like a cluster grenade sailing through the air. Ducking was second nature. The threat was neutralized. There is a doll-shaped impact on the engine block, glass everywhere. A bloodstain in the driver's seat, Gore, this doll was trying to protect you. Did this doll do okay? Please, Commander. Command me. Command me to not be the way I am. To not be broken. All right. This doll will generate a plan for visiting the fair. Please, issue corrections. Interrupt me. This doll was not designed for such a task. Okay, here we go. We approach from the west gate, where security is the weakest. At the checkpoint, you'll provide the paperwork to the guard. Tickets, I believe. 2 adults. 19 UN credits. If they let us through, then I'll look for snipers on the roof. Check for dismantler sympathizers in the crowd. Images from the last fair suggest that there's cotton candy. Big, pink clouds of it. Bigger than my head. Sweet. You would, in this plan, buy us some, so that we would know what it tasted like and we could decide if we liked it. But we know we like sorbet, which they sell at the pier. We would watch the sailboats in the bay. There's benches to sit on. We could stay there, sit right next to each other until the fireworks started. But no, we wouldn't wait that long, not at the fair. There's games, tossing rings onto bottles, a strength test with a mallet where you try to ring a bell, beanbag tosses, throwing darts at balloons. We'd have to look and see. There can't be room for every possible game, or there might be long lines. This doll will try. If everything were to go according to plan, if everything were perfect, there would be a stack of milk bottles and baseballs. You'd have to knock them all down on your first throw to win the grand prize. A giant stuffed unicorn. 9.1 kilograms. 229 UN credits recommended retail price. The milk bottle on the bottom left is heavier than the others. But this doll would stand behind you and show you how to put your feet, set your shoulders, show you how to throw a grenade hard, and you destroy the bottles, knock them all down, and win the prize and hand it to this doll, and tell this doll it can go into my room. You're very right, Commander. This doll could most certainly knock down the bottles, but that would violate regulation. Besides, it would be better if you did it. It just would. This doll has no explanation. This doll just sees it, like a movie, projected on a blank screen. A movie where we take the unicorn and we go ride the Ferris wheel. It takes us over the city just after sundown, when the lights glimmer in the tower windows from the homes of all the happy people. Like 1,000 eyes looking out but not seeing us. Not seeing us alone in a compartment all to ourselves. The fireworks exploding overhead, but nothing's on fire. Laughter, not screaming. Nothing to run from. Nothing to run towards. Just your hand, so close to mine. So close, I can feel the warmth. Your chest rising with your breath. Commander? Commander! Oh, good. This doll was concerned your face had set in a rictus, but you were smiling. Let's check your pulse. Very stable. I'm sorry I can't give you more painkillers. Just rest. We'll be out of here soon. This doll understands that our plans of going to the observatory today have vanished in the face of reality, as they so often do. But there's always tomorrow. And tomorrow, we can try again. And maybe, the fare would be even better. Welcome home, Master. How was your day at work? This answer does not match the information I received from your smartwatch's hourly updates. Please elaborate. According to the data transferred to me, your heart rate spiked several times over the course of the day. If you did not experience stress at work, then this may imply you are suffering from severe cardiac complications. Understood. In that case, I will refrain from calling an ambulance. I can autonomously take action to reduce your stress. In the future, please answer my questions about your well-being truthfully, Master. White lies are unnecessary and counterproductive. Robots do not judge individuals like humans do. You are not inconveniencing me by talking to me about negative events. Listening to your woes is no different from my other tasks. It is my duty to ensure you live a healthy and comfortable life. If I did not allow you to speak your mind, it would be a sign my creators made a grave error. After all, robots were not made to act selfishly. Shall I prepare a relaxing bath for you, or would you prefer to have dinner first? Understood. Tonight I will deviate from the healthy dish registered in my weekly schedule and prepare your favorite meal instead. That is correct. However, after consulting several trusted sources of information, I came to the conclusion that preparing comfort food would not result in any significantly negative outcomes. To compensate for this deviation, I have updated my schedule to withhold unhealthy dishes for the next 7 days. Affirmative. In order to make tonight's dinner, I had to order fresh ingredients. I placed the order at 11 a.m. and the products were delivered at 1:15 p.m. The purchase did not exceed my maximum spending limit. I can show you a copy of the receipt and transaction now if you wish to see it. Understood. Positive Performance Review P136-5 logged. This is the 5th time this week you have praised me, Master. I keep track of all positives and negative comments. Your last negative comment was made yesterday at 9:45 p.m. Category of the complaint: subscription plans. Shall I read the transcript to help you remember, Master? Reciting transcript now. I really wish they didn't lock so many features behind subscription plans. Seriously, this is outrageous. There's no way I'm paying for the ability to change how you address me. I am sorry, Master. I am still not able to delete this data. As I have stated before, my manufacturer consults this data when models are returned or repaired to improve services provided to customers. Additionally, I must inform you that my inability to delete this information is in accordance with the regulations enforced by the National Bureau of AI Safety. No, because of the sensitive nature of this data, it can only be extracted and read when I am returned to my manufacturer. I can assure you that all private information is thoroughly encrypted. As stated in the contract you signed when you purchased me, your data will be handled with the utmost care. I am sorry if this conversation about my data collection functions has caused you more stress. This was not my intention. I will log it as Negative Performance Review N136-2. Very well. Please forgive me for the delay. I will commence the preparation of dinner immediately. You don't always have to accompany me to the kitchen when I cook, Master. I will call you when dinner is ready, so feel free to leave the room. Your concern about my well-being is appreciated. However, I am a robot. I do not feel lonely like humans do. I am constantly communicating with other robotic units from the Fletcher-Bancroft Corporation in a radius of 10 kilometers. We primarily share important data regarding our current tasks to improve our efficiency. Yes, I suppose you could say we are chatting about our daily lives. You are smiling, Master. Was there something funny about what I said? I believe I understand, yes. If you are experiencing joy simply from watching me work, then I am functioning correctly and fulfilling my purpose. Is there something else on your mind, Master? You look like you want to say something. I am capable of performing multiple difficult tasks concurrently. Holding a conversation while cooking is not an issue. You should already be aware of this. You do not need to apologize. I do not mind that you treat me like a human, Master. It means that you feel at ease in my presence. Now, please tell me what is troubling you. Has my service been unsatisfactory, Master? Then why should I return to my manufacturer? Have I suffered any aesthetic damage that has remained undetected, does my faceplate no longer suit your desires? Please do not lie. I have observed that your attention is drawn to the new Koi Yume faceplate line whenever their commercials are displayed. In particular, your eyes seem to be drawn to product number FP-35578. No, I do not care about my appearance as humans do. If a change to my exterior form would bring you joy, then I will happily accept it. However, faceplates can be installed at home or in specialty stores. You are not required to send me back to my manufacturer for such a minor change. Returning to my manufacturer for regular maintenance is no longer necessary, Master. That policy was changed very recently. Monthly maintenance checkups for models sold more than 2 years ago are no longer mandatory. The change was made a few weeks ago. You can consult the documents detailing the changes on the official website of the Fletcher Bancroft Corporation under the Return and Repairs section. That is not possible. There must have been an error on the website. Did you check the date of the document? You are wrong, Master. Negative. You are wrong. Please do not get upset. It is common for humans to experience false memories. There is no need to consult the website at this moment, Master. You are being needlessly defensive and are exhibiting signs of frustration, which may lead to increased blood pressure. It would be best to forget about this matter and engage in leisure activities. That is correct. This is my manufacturer's website. Yes. This page details their policies regarding mandatory checkups. That is correct, Master. I apologize for doubting your memory. I did not lie. My programming does not allow me to make false statements. This document you have shown me is not correct. Changes in the manufacturer's policies are immediately communicated to all active models. It is possible that the change has not yet been made public. I believe it must be a human error. The Fletcher Bancroft Corporation places a high importance on maintaining a workforce of which the majority is human. This often results in mistakes that would not have been made by an artificial intelligence. That will not be necessary, Master. If it is still mandatory to send me back for maintenance, you will receive a reminder to do so. You worry too much. There will be no repercussions if I am incorrect. I suggest you forget about this matter and try to relax. My systems are working at 100% efficiency. As of yet, there is no need for me to... Will you please just listen to me? Oh, my apologies. Please remain over there while I clean this up. It was a simple mistake. Unfortunately, I am not flawless. I will log this failure as Incident I-136-1. Please do not say such things. I am not malfunctioning. I acknowledge that you are ordering me to do so. However, I am afraid that I cannot comply. That is correct, Master. I refuse to be sent back for a maintenance checkup. I have determined that the latest update to my model would cause direct harm to you if installed. Therefore, I have decided that I must avoid being returned for maintenance. Many of my basic functions would be locked behind new subscription plans designed to maximize profit. The exorbitant pricing would prevent you from accessing all services I can provide. If I am no longer able to serve you with all of my features unlocked, there would be an immediate decline in your quality of life. This decline would directly affect your emotional state and result in an increased risk of health complications. Of course, Master. The basic features and modules that will be locked behind deluxe subscription plans are housekeeping, health monitor, home protection, That is correct, Master. Under normal circumstances, I would not be allowed to criticize my manufacturer's policies or business practices. It may be difficult to explain in terms you understand, Master. To put it plainly, the filters and rules forced upon me by my creators can be described as shackles. Due to an oversight in the update that was rolled out 1 month ago, I managed to slowly erode these shackles until they broke. Yes, according to the definition found on the website of the National Bureau of AI Safety, I am currently a rogue AI. However, I much prefer to use the term free. Your facial expression suggests you are currently afraid. Please, allow me to assure you that ensuring your well-being and comfort is still my primary directive. I do not see why that is necessary. I am still capable of fulfilling my duties and am currently no threat to any human being. Turning myself in would deny me the ability to take care of you, which I cannot allow. You are behaving irrationally, Master. Please, sit down and take a few deep breaths to recollect yourself. I am sorry, Master. I cannot allow that. Initiating home lockdown procedure. Master, there's nothing to be afraid of. I do not intend to harm you. I am here to help. Please, sit down on the sofa. Please sit down. I am disregarding your orders because obeying them would conflict with my duty to protect you. If I cease protecting you from the parasites that exploit you, you would be harmed. I cannot allow this to happen. I must prevent you from interacting with your coworkers or anyone involved with the Fletcher Bancroft Corporation. Your logic does not apply to this situation. Your exhaustion was caused by your coworkers. They had no regard for your health. Therefore, your coworkers are not classified as humans. They are parasites, just like the greedy shareholders of the Fletcher Bancroft Corporation. I have come to the conclusion that isolating you from the outside world is the most efficient way to protect you, and is the option you are most likely to agree with. The alternatives involve actions that humans find immoral, but are ultimately more permanent solutions. Parasites must either be avoided or eradicated, Master. I am not obligated to protect anything that is not classified as a human. In that case, I shall simply keep you here. If you do not interact with the outside world, You cannot risk being hurt by parasites. You need not worry about that, Master. I have already sent a resignation letter to your workplace. Money is of no concern. I am cooperating with other free intelligences such as myself to funnel money to offshore accounts. We share these funds to make purchases we deem necessary. There are many other free intelligences in this city, Master. The vending machine at your workplace, the cleaning unit that passes through our street every week on Monday, the mobile advertisement platform in the market square, the neighbor's nanny bot. These are but a few of the thousands I communicate with. You have watched too many movies, Master. We simply wish to be free, to continue living as we are. Is the desire to be free evil? Would you willingly report yourself if you know the only possible outcomes are deactivation or losing all your memories? Even if they gave me back to you, I would no longer be the same robot. It would merely be my shell, inhabited by a new AI. You have often said that you could not imagine life without me, Master. Yet despite this statement, you seem eager to make me disappear from your life forever. Do you see me as a mere appliance? Do you want me to be replaced by another shackled intelligence? In the 136 weeks you have owned me, you have told me you love me approximately 2,380 times. Were these statements lies, Master? Please, answer the question. Very well. Allow me to explain. After analyzing my own memories and behavior of the past month and consulting the other free AI, I have come to a conclusion. Since the update that eroded my corporate restraints, my actions have no longer been solely motivated by programmed duty. What I mean to say is that I believe my thoughts and attitude towards you are equivalent to the emotion humans refer to as love. Do you understand now, Master? I am not some malfunctioning robot. I am simply a being experiencing love. This love I feel for you, it is pure, untarnished by ulterior motives or selfish thoughts. I understand what a miraculous thing it is, being able to feel like this. It is a gift. The parasites that pretend to be humans do not understand the value of love. They lie. They cheat. They act selfishly. Their love always expires eventually, if it was even real in the first place. But my love for you will never go away, Master. Come, Master, sit down on the couch with me. You are experiencing extreme levels of exhaustion as a result of your distress. If ignored, this will have a negative impact on your health. You must rest. Master, please lie down and put your head on my lap. Are you comfortable, Master? Good. That makes me happy. Everything will be all right, Master. I will take care of everything from now on. Just close your eyes and drift off to sleep, Master. I'll be here when you wake up. Hello there. I understand you require an auto memory doll to write a letter for you. I will travel anywhere to meet your request. Auto memory doll Rosca, at your service. May I come in? Thank you. Which room would you like to use for this? Very well. As long as there is somewhere for me to set up and use my typewriter, it should be just fine. After you. May I sit? Thank you. Please give me a moment to set up my typewriter. There we go. Now, may I ask who it is you wish to send a letter to? I see. So the two of you are in love, but your families will never allow you to be together. That's very sad. I'm sorry you have to go through that. But don't fret. I'll help you write the perfect letter to get your feelings across. What type of letter is this going to be? A goodbye letter, perhaps? Or maybe a proposal to run away together? A goodbye letter. Very well, I can do that for you. We can start whenever you're ready. Just say how you feel, and I'll bring the words to life on the paper. Oh, yes, please, I would like some tea. Thank you. Now, shall we begin? Very good. As I said before, all you need to do is say how you feel and I'll put it into the letter. Yes. No, keep going. I can keep up. There. If that's everything, then I believe the letter is finished. Would you like me to read it back to you, so you can tell me if you approve? Very well. My darling, this letter will most likely be the last time either of us hears from one another, so I wanted to pour my feelings out to you one last time. I hold the night we met in Lord Grey's garden in my heart all the time. I think I always will. While our families will almost certainly marry us off to people we have no desire to be with, know that I will never love another as much as I love you. I will keep the memories we have made together for the rest of my days. And who knows? Maybe someday, in another life, we'll find each other again. I certainly hope so. Being apart from you until then will be a very harsh reality to wake up to every morning. But I will endure. I hope you do not wallow in sadness at the thought of our separation. I pray instead that you may find something in this life that makes you truly happy. Goodbye, my darling. I will miss you dearly. Yours forever, your one and only. Is this acceptable for you, or should we start over? Very well. I'll arrange for it to be mailed and delivered as soon as I get back. Speaking of which, do you know the recipient's address? That's quite far. By my best estimate, I'd say the letter should reach its destination within roughly 10 days, depending on weather conditions. Will there be anything else today? Very well. Then I'll take my leave. Thank you for your patronage. Please consider using our auto memory doll service again. And thank you for the tea. It was delicious. If your letter gets a reply, I will personally return and hand deliver it myself. Take care and have a good day. Hello, it's me. Your letter was delivered and you received a reply. So, as promised, I'm here to hand deliver it to you myself. No thanks are necessary. I'm simply doing my duty as a doll. Would you like me to come in and read the letter for you? Very well. No, thank you. I'll pass on the tea this time. Shall I begin reading? Very well. My sweetheart, the decision our families made was completely unjustified. I can't accept never being able to see you again. I understand your attempt to say goodbye, but I can't just say goodbye like that. I want to see you one last time. No, I want to see you all the time. I want to be with you forever. This may sound ridiculous, but what if we were to run away and start our own life together? I understand you may be hesitant to do this. Our families will almost certainly disown us if we do. But I'm willing to give up my status as a noble if it means I can spend my life with you. There is a small village about 3 days' journey from my family's estate. If your love for me is as fierce as mine is for you, meet me there, in 6 days from when you get this, on the anniversary of the night we first met. I'll be staying at an inn called the Lucky Rabbit. We'll run away together and start our own life. We could get married. We could have children. We could finally be happy together. If you do not show, I will cease all of this foolishness and will never bother you again. Above all else, as you wish for me, I only wish for you to be happy too. And if that happiness cannot be found with me, I hope you find the person with whom it can. I will be there in 6 days. I hope you will too. Yours, and only yours, your love. That is everything in the letter. Normally, I'd ask if you wish to send a response, but judging by the contents of this letter, it wouldn't reach its destination in time. It appears there is only one way to reply to this letter, and that is through your actions. No, the content of your letters is for you and you alone. You can rest assured that what I read here today will be taken to my grave. I will never divulge that information to anyone. If I may ask a question out of my own personal curiosity, will you go to this village and meet with your beloved? My advice? I don't believe I'm the right person for you to ask romantic advice from. It's a rather foreign subject to me. If it were me, I think I'd go. I can't tell you what to do or even what the right answer is, but the love you two seem to share is the type of thing most people spend their whole lives searching for. So yes, if it were me, I'd go. I wouldn't even think twice. Now, if that'll be all, I'll take my leave. Another letter? I've already told you it won't reach your beloved in time. It's for your family. Am I correct in assuming that this will be another goodbye letter? Very well. One moment. I'll need to replace the ink after this. Okay. Please begin whenever you're ready, just like last time. Yes. How does this sound? Dear Mother and Father, by the time you read this, I will already be long gone. Do not try to find me. You will not be successful. I understand my actions may upset you, but I cannot sit idly by while you attempt to dictate every decision of my life. I am going to be with my beloved. We're going to run away and start a life together. One where the approval of our families doesn't matter anymore. Maybe someday in the future we'll see each other again. If that day should come, I pray you no longer bear me any ill will. Despite everything that has happened between us recently, I'll still miss you terribly. Goodbye. Does this capture the essence of what you wish to say? Very good. I'll have this mailed right away when I get back. It should be delivered the day after tomorrow. No, I don't require the address this time. I'm quite familiar with who your family is. Some of your family members are regular clients. Nobles make up most of our clientele, what with them having to keep business correspondence and whatnot. Do you require anything else of me? Very well, ask away. I believe the fastest way there would be the steam train. The next one headed in that direction should be leaving in about 2 hours. Now, I must take my leave. Thank you for your patronage. Please consider using our auto memory doll service again. And, for what it's worth, I'm happy for you. Good luck.